How does beer taxonomy classify ales and lagers? Imagine walking into a brewery and wondering what makes one beer different from another. The secret lies in how beers are grouped into categories like ales and lagers. These groups are based on the yeast used and how the beer ferments. Ales use a type of yeast called Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which floats to the top during fermentation. This yeast works best at warmer temperatures, usually between 60 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Because of this, ales ferment faster, often in less than 4 weeks. Lagers, on the other hand, use Saccharomyces pastorianus, which settles at the bottom. They ferment at cooler temperatures, around 35 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which makes the process slower, sometimes taking over for weeks. The temperature difference affects the flavor too. Ales tend to have richer, more complex tastes with more aroma and fruity notes. Styles like pale ales, India pale ales, stouts, and porters fall into this group. Lagers are known for their clean, crisp, and smooth flavors. Common types include pilsners, American lagers, and Vienna lagers. Both ale and lager beers can be light or dark, hoppy or malty, clear or hazy. The main point is that the way they ferment and the yeast they use set them apart. Sometimes beers mix features from both categories. For example, Kelch uses ale yeast but ferments at lager temperatures. Wild and sour beers often use spontaneous fermentation with wild yeasts and bacteria, making them harder to classify. Knowing whether a beer is an ale or a lager helps brewers control how it turns out and guides drinkers in choosing what they like. If you want a beer with a bold, complex flavor, an ale might be your choice. If you prefer something clean and refreshing, a lager could be perfect. So, the next time you pick up a beer, remember it's classified by the yeast and fermentation temperature, which shape its taste and character. This system helps explain the wide variety of beers you see on shelves and in bars around the world.